AOTN when you go to that link that will be in the chat. So, what a buzz.
Right off the bat, we're getting into the game, and looks like we've seen a hatch first from Priest.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, Jason's going to be going for, I have to assume, just a Reaper expand. Could be 3 racks Reaper though. We'll have to see and keep an eye on that.
Yeah, so we did just jump into it here. So just going to be seeing exactly how it does go down. And, I mean, you were talking about Galactic Process before, and you were saying that it made it through into the veto, like through the vetoes, or just in general in the map pool?
Yeah, just making it through the vetoes is
Okay.
what I was thinking.
I gotcha, gotcha.
Now we're not seeing the main issue for Zerg with Galactic Process, but it's very difficult to deal with 3 racks Reaper
It
on
is.
this map.
Yeah.
There's just so much area that you can jump into the main, but we're not going to see a 3 racks Reaper. We're
No.
going to see most likely a 2-1-1 double medevac 16 Marine drop.
Very, very common build nowadays. We've seen it so much. Do you think a lot of Terrans just feel that is basically the only way to play, or is it just the most, I would say, reliable opener that Terrans have been going for now?
I think it's probably the most reliable opener. You have just so many options and so much more control with it. Hang on, that's a factory, correct? Can we just get the production?
Yes,
Oh
it is
yeah,
a
there we go.
factory.
It's bottom right. Yeah, so yeah, it is going to be what we were saying, that tech lab will be for Stim, of course. And I like that Jason put this far back in his base, so it's
Yep.
highly unlikely to get scouted.
Yeah, and we have to see exactly how Priest decides to go for his opener. Sometimes the Zerg will go for the Overlord speed, but it does look like when he gets his 100 gas, he is going to go for it. So I really like the style whenever you go. Not just assume that it's going to be, that a lot of Terrans do. Go in there
Yeah.
and make sure.
Yeah, absolutely. That Overlord speed gonna really provide a lot. Nice grenade there from Jason. Oh, he's
Yep.
got to be
Oh.
careful. Does pull the Reaper back.
Yeah.
Very good control, making sure not to lose that early on.
You do not want to lose that early on. So I don't believe he's going to get any real damage done with it, but he's able to go in there, mess around. He could even stop the drone if it does go for that third base, but we're not seeing it just yet. Believe that Priest is going to be waiting for that speed to be done. And there he goes. Puts it down. Already starts to creep spread. And I think, yeah, we're going to go into a pretty aggressive opener coming out of Jason, depending on how he decides to go for this push. Some like to go right at the third base and just, gun it down, but it's a bit more difficult on this map.
Yeah, it's very important for the Zerg player to jump on that first push, because it can snowball so incredibly quickly. Now, whether you go mass queens plus lings to defend it. Oh, nice, actually, from Jason, catching Priest a little bit off guard, picking off a couple lings as they try and take down those rocks. But yeah, it's very important to not let the Terran player really get any momentum with that first push.
Yes. We'll see. I know Jason is probably an expert at executing it, but for Priest, it's probably something that he's seen over and over again. So as long as he doesn't get caught off guard,
forces to cancel on
Reapers
that tumor.
just want to have fun.
Yeah,
that's all they want to do.
Just bouncing around. Will regenerate health. That'd be something that you wonder if Reapers who are like maybe a little messed up because they're already criminals, they just do it for
Don't
fun.
judge.
They just throw grenades and just pop around.
It's like Quake, rocket jumping around, and you got to take no pain, no gain. So we are seeing the double Evo coming out of Priest. He's going to decide to deal with it with only lings and queens. And the thing about this is that if you don't jump on it immediately, obviously you want to get the medevac before it unloads. But if you lose the lings and they jump on the queens, like you said, it snowballs.
Yeah, and we do see the Reaper getting picked off there in the middle of the map. Did get a nice little grenade. But here comes that double medevac drop, and we see the transition is going to be double engineering bay, and I would expect he'll be throwing down a third command center very shortly. Just going to be needing about 400 minerals for that. Well, exactly 400 minerals.
Hey, with interest though, you never know if you. I'm wondering if he will. Right, Jason seems to. I believe he would like to go into the third base. It's very rarely that you do see it go into additional racks, but it still can work out. I just don't think that he's going to be able one to do it.
Hasn't stimmed yet. I like this. Oh, going to be trying to jump on those queens, but Priest actually pretty well prepared. Actually focusing down one of the medevacs, might be able to take down another, but no. The lings are gone, and Jason hopping on top of this. Nice transfuse right there to save the queen. Second one does go down, though.
Oh, man, this is so important that there's only one medevac. The medevac does go down, so it's all going to be about not taking a lot of damage here because these Marines pretty much on their last lives, and no more mobility for them aside from the stim. And if Jason does stim, they're going to be way too low to deal with the lings, so
Yeah, but there's very few Lings popping out. If Jason can get in the middle of the rally, no, it looks like that's going to be enough Lings to clean it up. And Priest, after taking quite a bit of damage, he's now down 9 workers.
Yeah.
6 workers killed and a lot of queens.
Okay.
But Priest does manage to hold that push.
That's always good, right? It's unfortunate when you do lose that many. You never want to be below workers of a Terran player. And Jason, he took the third base, so he's going to be pretty safe here on Galactic Process. I'm wondering exactly what is Priest's plan aside from the Spire that's come. Whoa, he's making 2 Spires?
I was just going to say he's showing some nerves for sure here.
Definitely.
We do see a follow-up drop from Jason. This one has a Widow Mine in it, and he's going to try and drop on top of that. But
I don't know about
nicely
that.
done from Priest.
Jason is a bold boy. He's on the Cray squad. You know, when he goes Cray, he really goes full Cray.
S-class
and you never
Cray.
go full Cray unless
Never
you're
go
Jason.
full Cray.
It's only one that can do it.
Looks like that creep tumor didn't get picked off, but there it does go down now. And nicely done. Jason really stinting this creep spread. Priest was pretty on top of it to start, but losing those active tumors has really slowed him down.
Yeah, that's always annoying when you're not able to get your creep spread out really early. Now, a thing that you have to notice about Jason is that he is going for the full bio style. I didn't see him put a tech lab on the factory, so I don't think we're going to see the tank, the tanks to at least support it. And I feel like on this map, the tanks are such a good unit, especially with the rocks. If they were down, Jason is the one that decided to take them down himself, though. And these are slow Banes, so if he's able to take it down, oh no!
That 4GG mine taking
Yep.
down one of the medevacs.
My God, that's always a bad thing as a Terran player. You want to let that medevac count get up to a point where you're able to overwhelm with healing,
Yes.
especially against someone named Priest. You know.
Yeah, got to out heal the Priest for sure. And we do see Jason actually forgetting his +1 or +2 armor. A bit of a mistake there. And Priest did let that second Spire finish, so a little bit unfortunate from him.
Oh, it's like double muta squad. You know.
Yeah.
It doesn't
muta
produce
upgrades.
mutas twice as fast, but it's really hard to afford both upgrades. You usually don't want them anyway, so I don't think it was intentional.
Oh, big
Whoa.
Widow Mine hit.
Okay.
Takes out several Lings and Banes right there. Really keeping Priest back. And we see a double medevac drop. Could come in on the left, but I think the creep should see it just barely.
Oh, if he's paying attention. Does he have enough units, though, to deal with it? He's only on 38 army supply. Jason going in with 1-1. I believe that both of them do have 1-1, so it's not going to be any kind of upgrade difference. But keep in mind, there's going to be another drop at the third base, too. So Priest, I don't know if he has enough units in order to deal with both of them. He must have got a good bailing hit.
It looks like he did, but it looks like there's not enough to deal with it in the natural, as you said. And Jason getting into an exceptionally good position. Has to be careful not to get those medevacs taken out.
Oh, one of them might go down,
so close.
but the mutas might be able to finish it off. He is trying to target it down, but that boost is still active. But now that they've dropped, I don't think he can do it.
No, it looks like you won't be able to.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to note is that, look at the upgrades. They're all in full force, but the Baneling speed upgrade, that just now began. So he's not going to really be able to utilize the Banelings, especially if he goes off a creep.
That sad one Marine drop.
But
Looks like he's going to chump on these queens. Very good for Jason. Taking down a lot of high energy queens. Might be able to get the Evo chambers.
Oh, he's going to get one of them. There's no Queen of
Nice.
Transfusion, and down it goes.
That is a huge pickoff right there for Jason. That was almost 2/3 of the way done, maybe even more.
Yo,
Ooh,
Jason.
takes out the medevac. But even a Muta goes down. Nice target fire from Jason.
Yeah, but he might even try to go for another one. Not going to be so lucky this time. He is up by so much supply, almost 50. Maybe even a bit more than that. So he's already preparing in case it's going to be mass muta with double starport. Jason is in a beautiful position right now.
Look at that huge blob of army coming across the map. That is going to be so scary to deal with.
Yeah.
And Priest just does not have a lot of army supply.
No. I mean, trying to take this fourth base, the creep isn't even there yet because, remember, it was getting taken back so much. Oh, this is a tough position for Priest. This is a 2-2 army coming out of Jason. And remember, Priest, I don't know if it was +1 attacker armor that got canceled, but off creep. Down it goes. Oh, beautiful target fire on those Banelings here. Jason, he's going to move on up, and it looks like Priest doesn't really have much to deal with it. Nearly double in army supply for Jason, already pre-splitting on the creep. This is going to be such a hard hold. I don't even know if Priest can do it. I just don't know if he can.
Yeah, there's not a lot he can do, but he needs to save this third base. He needed to save that fourth.
The fourth base. I mean, even if he
Yeah.
doesn't do anything here, the economy of Jason is just going to be so out of control.
Looks like some last Banelings are going to move in from Priest. The Mutas are still alive, and they pick off a medevac, but it's just he's so far behind right now. There's
What is
really
he supposed to do?
Not a lot he can do. Yeah, it's +1 Mutas against 2/2 Marines, and the third base has been gutted and is about to go down. Oh, looks like some drones did escape to the south, but
Where are they really going, though? Did they really
Yeah.
escape?
Yeah, exactly. They're kind of just buying time before they inevitably get slaughtered.
They just please GG
Oof.
happen. Oh no,
Big
my.
Widow Mine shots and Liberator
Oh
shots
my
on those
God!
Vitas.
And this is just insult to injury right now, Jason. 177 supply, taking the fourth and a fifth at the same time. Beautiful splits, using that positioning to his advantage. And we're going to see the GG coming out from Priest.
GG
Cray
and
squad, indeed.
the Cray
Represent.
squad representing, taking down Priest. He says, no, no, no. Cast his silence, cast his kick,
Crayon would be
takes him
proud.
down.
Crayon